Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all of you. I hope you all are fine. Today is 6th January 2021 and the day is Wednesday. As you all know, on Wednesday we have our math classes. Yes? So in maths we began with the lesson measurement. Do you all remember? Yes, we learned how to measure and we started with the first unit of measurement, that was meter and centimeter. Yes, do you all remember meter and centimeter? What were we using to measure things that time? We were using a scale Yes, you remember we used a scale to measure the length of our textbook, and we even saw using a measuring tape. Okay, a measuring tape. Meter and centimeter are the units of measurement for knowing the length. Okay, they are used for knowing the length. Now today we are going to move ahead and see the second unit of measurement. Are you all ready for that? Yes, so let us begin. Yes, so as I told you, now we are going to see the second unit of measurement. Have you all ever been to a vegetable market or a fruit market? Yes, you all might have been with your mothers to the market. Now, when mummy has to buy, suppose, potatoes, what does she tell the vegetable vendor? भैया मुझे आलू चाहिए. But कितना? Quantity, mama does express the quantity. Yes, she tells how much she wants. She doesn't tell I want 1 potato or she wants 5 potatoes. What does she tell? She tells 1 kilo aloo, आधा किलो प्याज, 2 किलो टमाटर. Yes, this is the way she talks to the vegetable vendor. She's telling the vendor the quantity she wants. Similarly, in fruits also, we use kgs, 1 kilo, 3 kilo, in that way. Now, this is what the vegetable vendors and the fruit vendors have. What is it? It is a weighing machine. What is it? Weighing machine. And how does this weighing machine help us? It helps us to know the weight of the fruits and vegetables or any other object. So a weighing machine that I showed you now is used to weigh things. So now we are going to see the second one for weight. To know the weight. What do we use? kg. And kg is for higher unit. More the quantity, we will use kg. And if the quantity is less, we will use g. And g stands for grams. And kg is for kilograms. So to measure weight, we use kg and grams. What other things are measured in weight? Yes, we know our weight. We go and check our weights. Yes, at a clinic or anywhere else where you see a weighing machine, you get your weight in kilograms. K-I-L-O-G-R-A-M, kilogram, and G is for grams. G-R-A-M, gram. So this is how kg is the higher unit of measuring weight. Higher unit means heavy objects. We are heavy or we are light? Yes, we are heavy. So for us also we will use kilogram. And gram is the lower unit of measuring objects. That is lighter objects, maybe 3-4. A marker is light in weight, so it will weigh in grams. On page number 5050 of your workbook, you have a very simple exercise. It is exercise number 25, where you have weighing scales 1, 2 and 3. Yes, you have 1, 2 and 3 weighing scales. And there are 3 bags, bag A, B and C. We have to see whether bag A is dash kilograms lighter than bag C. Bag C is dash kilograms heavier than bag B. And the last one, the total weight of the 3 bags is dash kilograms. Total weight means we will have to add all this. Okay, so I will be sharing the answers of these questions with you all after the video, at the end of the video. In kilograms and grams, we saw how to compare the weight also. Yes, in the last one. So our learning objective was to know how to measure weights and what is the standard unit of measuring weight. And we saw kilogram is for higher unit of measuring weight, that is heavy object, and gram is the lower unit of measuring weight, that is for lighter objects. And we will be doing this exercise. Then again on page number 51 of your maths workbook, you have a similar exercise. Okay, you have a similar exercise. How we did for meters and centimeters. In the first one here, you have to guess the weight. You have to estimate. You can have your own guessing power and you can write any weight. A pencil, it can weigh how many grams? About dash grams. So you will write that. And then you have to measure and write how many grams a pencil is. This activity you have to do it on your own. Now the second one is a mug. A mug, what do you think? How much can it weigh? How many grams? A mug is a lighter object. Yes, it is not heavy. Approximately how much will it weigh? 10 grams? 30 grams? Whatever number you feel like, you can write here. But you have to measure here and write the exact measurement of a mug. And then 10 marbles. I know you all might be playing with marbles at home, so you all might be having marbles with you. Estimated weight you can write, and here you have to measure and write it there. Those who don't have, it is absolutely fine. Then coming to question number 2, it says fill in the blanks. Here you have to see the weight of the pears in grams. There are 2 fruits. One is a pear and one is a banana. You need to know the weight of a pear. How much is it? We'll look here. It is between 100 and 200 grams. Okay, it is between 100 and 200. Yes. So as I was telling you, we have to first know the weight of each fruit and then compare it. Students, here there is a correction. You had a line that was very close to 100 and far from 200. But now you'll do one thing, you'll make a correction and bring this line here at the center. Okay, this long line, bring it here. And this is correct. The weight of the banana is right. Now, here we had to fill in the blanks. We had to complete the blanks. The weight of the pear is dash grams. How much it is? 150 grams. And why 150? What number do we get between 100 and 200? We get 150 here. So that is why it is 150 grams. Then the next one, the weight of the banana is dash grams. How much is it? Look here. It is 100 grams. So we will write 100 over here. Now the last one. The total weight of the fruits is dash. Total weight means we will add. We have to add both the weights. So what is 150 plus 100? It is 250. So the total weight of the fruits, both the fruits together, is 250 grams. Now here again I am giving you a small homework, that is question number 3 on page number 51 of your maths workbook. You have to look at the weighing machines and the objects kept on it and write the weight in grams. Okay, everything will be in grams. All are lighter things. So this is for homework, page number 51. Question number 3, fill in the blanks, and there are 4 questions. Yes. So before we end with today's session, here there are 2 weighing scales with 2 different objects kept in there. We'll See the first one. What object is kept on a weighing scale? It is an apple. Yes. So how much is the apple weighing? Can you look at the weighing scale and tell me? It is, yes, 100 grams. It is 100 grams. So we are going to write it over here. So an apple over here is weighing 100 grams. Now what about this? What object is it? It is a purse. Yes, you are absolutely right. It is a purse. And how much is it weighing? It is weighing 300 grams. So this is how you have to see the objects given in your maths workbook and write their measurement, how much they weigh in grams. Okay, students? So again, in the end, weight, to measure weight, these are the two units of measurement. One is kg and one is grams. Kg stands for kilograms and g stands for grams. Kilogram is used to weigh higher units, okay, heavier objects, and gram for lighter objects, the ones which are light. A marker, a pencil, a notebook, all these are measured in grams. Human beings are measured in grams or kilograms? They are measured in, yes, kilograms. So that was all for today. There is a last part of the chapter left, and that inshallah we will be covering in our next class. Till then, please take care and complete your homework nicely and send it to me. Allah Hafiz, students.